Morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome to a live. I'm just doing this from my laptop, so don't have my usual setup for a live stream. So just let me know how the audio is. It might be a little flat sounding because I'm doing this from my laptop. No microphones, stuff like that. Let me know if you're hearing like feedback into the mic itself. You're on the new mobile N20. That is cool. Why did it shut off my camera? I'm not sure why. Shut off my camera. That was so weird. It shut off my camera for a second. But yeah, let me know how the audios is. Let me know if it sounds okay or whatever. Yes, I cut my hair and I got bed hair this morning, so I got a hoodie on. But I got my beverage this morning. A little juice mix. Sounds good? Everything sounds good? Awesome. All right. A little bit different than normal formalities or anything like that, but you guys tell me in the comments, what do you guys think about these thin phones coming out? Right? Like you have the Samsung S25 Edge. I don't know why they call it Edge. It's not a rounded display, but it's a much thinner profile. And you got the upcoming iPhone 17 Air. What do you guys think about them? This way, another mic. That way. Only bad thing about my laptop's camera is that it sucks. I gotta drink these juices. Me personally, going to a thinner profile smartphone, I mean, I would rather have them go down in size than in thickness. I mean, I get why they're doing it. You know, we are moving away from lithium-ion batteries, and we are moving towards the silicon carbon batteries. So we like that they aren't so bulky. Why don't you have any thoughts on new Apple devices? Just out of curiosity, I just want to know why. Turn that light off. I was curious to know why. I want to get everyone's perspective before I drop a video, just kind of talking about the S25 Edge, the iPhone 17 Air, and would there ever possibly be a super thin Google Pixel? That's kind of the reason why I'm doing this Friday Tech Talk and Chill. Just I really want to know other people's perspectives on it. Kind of like weighed against mine. A thinner profile phone, could be a good thing. What kind of sacrifices are we making? You just feel like whatever device you use from Apple is pretty much the same? Granted, iPad has different OS features. Yeah. So there's so many rumors talking about Apple coming out with a foldable device. I wouldn't put it past that Apple would never do it. I don't know if they're going to do one this year, but I would say that more than likely, eventually there will be like, an iPhone fold. I don't know. They could call it the iPad fold, right? The iPad that folds into an iPhone. I guess using an iPad Pro for video editing. Guys, comments put up. I guess that would be cool. I don't know. I use my Pixelbook to edit videos every now and then. I mostly just use my phone. I don't do any heavy editing on my videos. I use YouTube Create. Well, lately I've been using YouTube Create comboed with Instagram Edit. I'm using both. Sometimes if I'm really going into it, I'll use all three app editors, like that one, CapCut, Edit, Create. They each have something that I like that I want to implement into a video. So like I'll end up like editing a video like 3 times before I upload it. I'm not sure because I don't have the devices, so I can't tell you if the S25 Edge gets hot or when it comes out, the iPhone 17, that's gonna get hot. I just know like we're changing up battery formats, right? We were like so long dependent on lithium-ion batteries, and so now we are transitioning to silicon carbon batteries, which allows for higher capacity batteries in smaller form factor. So it allows them to do things like shrink the size of a phone, right? Like how cool would it be if you had something was like the size of a Pixel 5 or the iPhone 12 or iPhone 13, like that size phone with a 7,000 milliamp hour battery in it, right? That would be hella fucking cool. Because it's about time with smartphones that we transition from where we're at with battery capacity being, you know, at max 5,500 milliamps, now exceeding 6,000 milliamps, 7,000 milliamps, right? These things have to grow because the apps that we use are, you know, they're progressing, and so they're more battery consuming with new features implemented in, especially the step forward in AI, right? I've been watching a ton of Chris Perilla videos and how he's using AI as an entrepreneur to basically grow businesses or build things that you can make money off of. And he is like sharing these ideas with people to like help other people get on board. So I'm actually thinking about using Google Gemini to code a video game idea that I have. And you know, if everything works out great when I beta test it amongst my friends, I may end up putting this app on the Play Store for free to download with DLC purchases. And using AI to code that would be like something pretty cool. What up, Sneed? Welcome in. I mean, that's like taking a step forward using AI and just being, you know, just benefiting off of it, right? So when you have a high demand and high usage of artificial intelligence in a smartphone, you're going to need a much larger battery for that. So the move from lithium ion to silicon carbon is a good move, allowing for a higher battery capacity, smaller size, right? You don't have to have a giant fat battery cell inside. But when you look at the features of the Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge, it kind of makes you wonder, right? Because when you look at the specifications of that phone, it is like kind of sitting there with the S25 Plus. With the S25 Plus having a little bit more gain out of it. If that's true, then people are still going to question, why is this even here? And I'll say this, if people don't question that, then why the hell do people question so much of the Pixel and the A series devices? I will call people out on that if this phone doesn't get questioned like that. It's just so totally weird. It's so totally weird for me. By the way, Steve, I got a video dropping later. It's kind of like a video response to your Boost Mobile video. It's more like like additional add-on things that Boost needs to fix to hopefully not go bankrupt down the road. We'll drop that video. It was fun for me to make, and I like doing that. And so far, with any video responses I've made to your videos, you've been cool about it. So I'm just going to do that to kind of recreate the structure we're missing in the tech space here, which is creators responding, right? Like it's easy for us to get on a live stream like this and talk talk story and get our plot points out and everything. But I still want to have that dynamic that if like someone comes across my channel and maybe has not heard of your channel, will hear about your channel through a video response of mine. So yeah, today was just a very, very interesting day. I have to rip apart the motor on the Armada and find out why it's not starting. I know it's not the starter because I just replaced that. So today I had to send my daughters to school with their older brother to work in an Uber. So very, very interesting day. Very interesting day. Right now I'm just trying to grab people's opinions about the S25 Edge in the iPhone 17 Air. Really, that's what it's like for a future video that I'm going to talk about these devices. But I want to get other people's insight. That's the point of today's live stream. And pretty much just stand here in my kitchen and chill with you guys. I mean, there is nobody home. My wife is at work, my kids are at school, my oldest son is at work, and I'm at work doing this. Actually, I do got to go to work in a little while. I got to jump in the office, get online, and remote work, and look over coding and stuff like that. So, that's so absolutely weird. Interesting thing that happened to my daughter yesterday because she had my Metro by T-Mobile line. She had eSIM on her Pixel 6a, but I forgot I put Android 16 beta on her phone. So her phone just updated to Android 16 beta 4.1, and it killed the eSIM. Like I could not get the eSIM to work on that phone for the freaking life of me. And even like wiping the phone and factory resetting it and everything, and it lost it. So I was just like, stressed out about it. She's on my Google Fi data only SIM card right now, and she just rather would stay on that because she's just like, it's okay that she uses my Google Fi service because she doesn't really text or make phone calls. Like she does message, but she uses Google Chat with me. She doesn't use RCS. So I was just like, okay, fine, in there. I'm testing it right now on my Pixel 9a. I just the other day it was just updated to beta 4.1, and I'm going to see if beta 4.1 kills eSIMs. I did notice there is a slight issue with eSIMs on the Pixel 9a when you have DSDS enabled. So if you have two SIMs at the same time, for some reason, the 5G just cuts out. That was happening to me a lot yesterday. Like every time that I would open up Google Chat and I would type a message and hit send, the connection would just kill. 5G would just disappear. You get the little exclamation point on your reception meter. And I was like, what the hell? Now, it hasn't been doing it for the last couple of hours because I turned on in developer options. I turned on to keep mobile data active always. And so it really hasn't quit on me. But that sucks. So I'm going to try that out for the next couple of days. And I'm going to switch the Metro eSIM from the Pixel 9a into my Pixel 8a, which has my Helium mobile SIM, and run DSDS on that and then see if I'm having any issues there. But maybe something that's Pixel 9a isolated, or just maybe beta 4 isolated. There's some issues with eSIM and beta 4.1. I've been on this thing with people just kind of talking about the new Material 3 Expressive, right? The new user interface changeup that's coming to Android 16. Later on this year. There is code. I looked apart in the beta software. There is code for this already in it. It's just not turned on. And I watched the Android show. Like you guys saw my reaction to it. I am currently with people who are just like frustrated because they're like, oh, they turned Android into iOS. I don't see the distinction. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm just space-headed. I don't see the distinction with Material 3 Expressive, which is what they're calling their user interface now. I don't see the resemblance of iOS. Like, I have iPhones. I have iPhones on the latest iOS, right? On iOS 18.5. I don't see the resemblance. I don't know. What am I missing? If anyone that's in the chat right now knows, tell me, what am I missing on this? Because I have no clue. I am missing something when it comes to that. We are doing well, D-Tech. We are doing well. We eventually do got to get on DLP. Talk some wrestling, bro. We're freaking lacking. We got to talk some wrestling on DLP. I should have availability tomorrow and Sunday. Be quite honest. I should turn it more this way because when I go this way, it seems like the light goes out better. Instead of going into this dark shade, light shade thing, whatever. Laptop camera's not always the best. I didn't feel like setting up everything in the office. I wouldn't be free later today. I gotta go to work in an hour, so. Tomorrow afternoon would work for me. Tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night. I'll be available to do that. But yeah. I'm just bored being home alone. I need you guys to keep me company. You ever like, when you're home by yourself, it, like shit starts to happen? Kind of like paranormal. My wife was like, she left this morning and she's like, she's going to work. She gave me a kiss goodbye. She's like, I don't think the house is haunted. Like, why would you say that to me? Why would you tell me that when you know I'm going to be home alone? I mean, all I have is my dogs. And they're not even downstairs with me. They're upstairs. They all are staying upstairs. They left me down here by myself. So like every little creaking noise, every little sound is just like, it's fucking with me right now. Who's coming down the stairs? Oh, Melvin! Oh, Opie. Both you guys came down here. You guys want to go outside and sunbathe? I'm gonna put my dogs outside real quick. Come on. Courage! All three of you guys are out. Cool. Let them outside. Probably for like an hour. You're gonna sunbathe. Like I keep my place cold. Okay, it is literally like 60 degrees in here. That's why I could rock a hoodie, even though outside right now it's showing that it is 72, and the highs today is to reach 91. Oh yeah, it should work for just about any device. As long as the device is T-Mobile network compatible, it will work on Helium Mobile. Speaking of Helium Mobile, look at stats and then go into my app. So far, my wallet balance, I have $48.52 in HNT, and then I have $234.71 in mobile. So, that is dope. And I'm still earning, let's see, 11 days ago, I earned 20,705.22 mobile tokens. So I'm still getting a high level amount of mobile tokens in my wallet for Helium, but yeah. Yeah, it's working out. I'm gonna hold this little picture of pink lemonade. It's in my way. Who likes hot Doritos? I'm clearing my space off. Anybody likes to drink beet juice? Let me know. It's good in antioxidants. So I like my beet juice. Sorry, my dogs go barking at people walking by. You have about $30 in HNT? Not bad. Oh, I map all the time. You know what's actually really cool? I don't know if you know this. If you log into your Helium mobile account on multiple devices and you turn on mapping, so like my oldest daughter has my Helium account signed into her phone. I downloaded the app on her phone. And so I have mapping turned on her phone. I have mapping turned on my youngest daughter's phone. I have mapping turned on my youngest son's phone. All three of them, plus my Pixel 8a has mapping turned on. So when they go to school or they go to their friend's house, they're literally mapping for me. It's the greatest. So I don't know, maybe, you know, you can like sign into your Helium mobile on your mom's phone and turn on mapping. So like days that you just don't feel like going out anywhere, you can stay home and lounge around. And if, you know, if your mom goes to work or she goes to the grocery store, she is actively mapping for you. It does count. It's not against their policies. By the way, shout out to the channel members. If you're not a channel member, it's a good time to become one because I have been dropping videos with early access to members only. Tomorrow I am doing a members only live stream just to hang out and chill. There's a lot of focus on members only. I will tell you guys, things are starting to balance out. Ever since I deleted all the shorts that I had on this channel, honestly, things are starting to bounce back. One thing I noticed, my subscriber count is not just jumping rapidly, right? I think I've been like at 13,661 subscribers for like the last 3 or 4 days. And like normally, like when I had shorts and I was uploading shorts as well as uploading videos, I was getting like maybe 2 or 3 subscribers a day. You know, climbing every day. So it's starting to balance out, right? Because I don't get 13,000 views on videos, right? So it's starting to balance out. So in a case of my channel, YouTube Shorts did almost destroy my channel. I can clearly say that to anybody out there who's a content creator and is wondering like how the shorts work. Like, you can make shorts benefit your channel. You just have to be very careful how you do that. And because majority of the people that may catch your shorts and may like your short form content and subscribe are not gonna go and watch your long form content. So that starts to kill your long form content pool. And yeah, I have a short video there with my channel. So what I would do, because this is what I did, because I like making short form content too. I do have a shorts channel that's dedicated to shorts, period. I'm not putting long form content. I'm not live streaming on that channel. It's just short form content. And I took the most recent shorts because I wasn't going to go through my library of shorts videos and download them one by one and upload them to the short channel. Only the few that, you know, only the few that I really wanted to still showcase. So I went ahead and uploaded those few shorts that I downloaded from this channel to the shorts channel. And then I just deleted every short form content on this channel. Because I don't want this channel known for short form content. Which the short form content started to become popular, right? When I uploaded like the Pixel 9a unboxing video, or if I uploaded you know, just something that's pretty interesting, those videos started to get traction, right? They didn't go viral, but you know, like the Pixel 9a unboxing got 4.4 thousand views. The Pixel 9a quick photography, right, got friggin' 5,000 views. Like, they were like climbing view counts far more than what my long form content was doing. And like, yes, I've said before, like, making content is what I love to do. So it's not all about the money. But I do make money on my videos, and that money goes to my kids. So it is important for me. Like, my kids help with the editing process of my videos. So I pay them. I pay them with all the money that I make from YouTube AdSense. That's what gets them their phone bills paid. That's what gets them their coloring books, their art sets, their new video game for the PS5. Like that's what. So technically, my kids are employed by me to help me with my videos. Because sometimes I don't have time to do editing. And since I taught my oldest daughter how to edit a video, and I taught my youngest daughter how to edit a video because they have their own YouTube channels, they tend to do the editing for me sometimes. So yes, in fact, they are employed by me. So this is why I always say, like, it's important, to smash the like button. It's important, that if you view the video, try to view most of the video, because the AdSense revenue that I build on this goes down. But yeah, if you're a content creator, you got to be careful with doing short form content on the same channel that you're doing your long form. Long form content earns more money than what you would earn with short form content. So, it makes sense why other content creators, like, those that are very well off, are making these videos lately of like pushing people to do shorts. It's because they know if you're successful at doing short form content and you're making, like videos daily and they're pulling like millions of views. Yeah, you're pulling millions of views and that one video is probably earning like $1,000. Now imagine if you made a long form content of that video and you get the same amount of views, like 1 million views. Your long form content would earn probably close to $100,000. Big difference from $1,000 on the short form content payout. So yes, because if you guys don't believe it, do the research yourself. A lot of YouTube channels that I've seen that were pushing for new content creators and current content creators to invest in short form content. If you look at their channel, they don't have short form content on their channel. They have an entirely separate channel specific for short form content. Obviously, they're trying to beat out people for the AdSense revenue share. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's cool when a short video goes viral, right? Like you get over 1 million views on that one video, but man, can it cripple your channel? It definitely can. I know this personally. Yeah, because what happened is you posted a short form video and it went viral. And so a lot of people that are clicking subscribe to your channel are subscribing for your short form content. Because they subscribe because of your short form content, they're not watching your long form. And now that they're not watching your long form is going to take a hit because the algorithm is now trained for your channel that people are interested in short form content. So this is how the algorithm works. You guys are about to find out. I did my homework. I started studying YouTube like I said I was going to. I found it. So the way the algorithm works, and somebody share this to CV Tech so he can get an understanding of how the algorithm works. You upload a video, okay? It's gonna show it mostly to your subscribers. So in group A is most of your subscribers and maybe 10% of non-subscribers. And it's gonna show your video to these people. If a good 70% of group A clicks on the video to watch it and watches a good length, say you uploaded a 5-minute video and majority are watching above half of the time. So your average is like 2 minutes and 51 seconds of your video being viewed. So then YouTube says, okay, it can not only get 70% of clicks, but it gets a 2-minute 51 second watch through, play through. So it's on an average. So then what it does is it says, okay, it's good enough to go to group B. So now group A and group B are being shown your video. Now, if in group B, the results are the same, you're getting 70% of group B people clicking on your video, and maybe they are watching it longer because group B is no longer subscribers. It is people that are interested in your niche, your genre. If 70% of group B click on your video and say they watch 4 minutes to the full 5-minute video. Then YouTube's like, okay, this video is even better. So now it's going to show it to group C, E, E, and F, and then it's going to watch for the growth. And this happens in the first day ever since you put the video to either be live or if you set it as an instant premiere. That's what's happening in the first 24 hours of your video being released. And so if you upload a long form video and then you upload a short form video and your short form video goes viral, now the algorithm is being trained that most of YouTube viewers want to watch short form content. And think of this too, as your short video went viral, you also amassed an amount of subscribers. Say you were at 10,000 subscribers, released a short form video, and in the first 24 hours, it hit 2 million views. In the first 24 hours, you garnered 1,500 more subscribers. Now the algorithm is trained that your short form content is what it needs to be pushing, not your long form content. So now when you upload a new video, now the algorithm's got to say, okay, is this long form or short form? It knows now that your short form is more popular than your long form. So if it's long form, then it's gonna, all right, let's show it to group A. And maybe the same amount of people click on your video in group A, but now the scale has tipped. Because even if 70% of group A clicks on your video to watch your long form content, they are made up of the people who were watching your long form content to begin with. So now the scale has tipped. Now that long form content needs to at least pull 90% of group A viewers in order for the algorithm to say, okay, you got something here. So that's how the algorithm works. That's how shorts can work. Now, you can make shorts work for you, right? Like if you were, so you recorded a video about, the Galaxy Note 7 and it having that issue, right? And then you take an excerpt of that video. Say it's a 5-minute video, so you pull 60 seconds of that video and you make a short video off of it. And you post that short video that has like a climactic point to gather people's attention about the Galaxy Note 7 and its issue. And then, when you go through the editing process and then it tells you right there, related video, and you click on it and it brings up a list of your videos that you could attach to that short. You would do that for the long form of your short video. So when people see that, they're interested, like, oh my God, what happens next to that phone? What happened to his Galaxy Note 7? And it says related video. It has your full content, your long form video of it. They'll click on it to watch it. That's where shorts becomes beneficial on the same channel, but it rarely plays out that way. Right? If you give the full climax point of your long form video, they're not going to click on your long form video to watch it because you just done gave it away. You can make it to where it gets to that point to get people interested in, but maybe they're like, I don't have time to watch the long video. I'll watch it later. They click on your long form video just to hit save watch later, and then they never go back to it and watch it. So that's where you got to be careful. For me, safest bet is to make a separate channel for short form content. For me, that's hard for me to do because I like to primarily focus on this channel. I don't like to tell you guys, go to my shorts channel and subscribe, even though I'm asking you guys to, so I can build traction on that. But what I'm more looking for is for the viewers who want the short form content to find my shorts channel and subscribe to that for the tech stuff that I'm talking about similarly in my long form channel, which is this one. Right? So this channel will remain long form and live stream podcasts like this. Well, not really podcast, but I don't really consider myself a podcaster. I consider myself going live just to hang out with you guys. But then I have my shorts channel, which will build subscribers who love short form content and don't care about long form content. And yes, I could end up having 2 good sized communities, but I would consider them all as one community. It's just I have a channel specifically for one half of my community and what they like and have one for the other half. Some people like long form content because they want to get as much information as possible. They may like these types of live streams that I'm doing. Live streaming from my laptop in the kitchen, breakfast is cooking. You guys may like that. You guys may like videos longer than 5 minutes. You guys may like my day in the life videos with a smartphone that I'm using. If you guys missed yesterday's one, go check out yesterday's one. I did a day in the life with the Pixel 4, the smaller size one. Not the XL, the smaller one. So I got to keep it that way. I got to keep it 2 different channels. And I'm trying, believe you me, I've tried my best to give attention to the shorts channel. Making shorts isn't as time consuming as making long form content. First of all, I am not doing a whole lot of editing on my shorts. Maybe some jump cuts, maybe some captions, and that's about it. I am not doing anything beyond that. I'm not making a mini video series, if that makes sense. So, but it's still, when I have ideas, I have to decide, should I put this up on the long form channel? Should I put this up on the shorts channel? Since now YouTube Shorts goes up to 3 minutes, I can make a 3-minute video that would fit on the long form channel because it's filmed in landscape rather than a portrait. And that would be, even though it's less than 3 minutes, it would be considered a regular video. It wouldn't be considered a short. So it would make long form revenue. Whereas if I changed the editing of a video under 3 minutes and filmed it in portrait, it would then make it short. And then it would earn short form revenue. Because you can still record a video in portrait, and if it's 6 minutes long, it is not considered a YouTube Shorts. Now, if YouTube was to extend the time limit and turn any portrait recorded video up to a max of 10 minutes as a YouTube Shorts, then all the videos I've recorded in portrait that are under 10 minutes are going to flip and start earning short form revenue. I need some more beet juice. It is refill time. Lately, I've been addicted to beet juice. I've been addicted to carrot juice. I've been addicted to prune juice. Beet juice, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's got a bit of an earthy aftertaste, but to me, it just feels cleaner going in me. Then, if I was to go and get pink lemonade juice or soda or Arnold Palmer tea or any of that stuff, carrot juice, beet juice, they just feel cleaner. Anyways, I should have a video dropping about these 2 phones, right? The Pixel 9a, the Pixel 8a. A little bit of a comparison update of just how things have been with both of the phones. They're very similar. Not much of a difference. My dogs are probably barking because I know that they've been doing some maintenance work on the pool over here, because as of yesterday, the pool is officially open, but it's not open yet because they still got to fix certain areas around the pool. I know my kids are excited because next week is the last week of school for them. Their last day is on Thursday next week, and it's summer vacation for them. And they're like, we're going to the pool. And I'm like, if you guys do your chores, I will take you guys to the pool every day. Parental advice, right? So I'm always going to have a clean house, no mess, because they're going to clean it up, because they're going to want to get into their swim outfits. And the pool is just right over here. It's not even a minute walk away on the property. So we're going to go to the pool and go swim. And swim for an hour or two, you know, maybe 3 hours, right? I told them there's times where I might just like pack a couple of sandwiches, or maybe like I'll grab like some chicken or some steak because they got like a hibachi grill at the pool site. I told them I may go over there, we'll go swimming, and I'll barbecue to make lunch. You know, like before we go, like I'll get up early in the morning and make a nice potato salad. Maybe grab like some ribs or some chicken, barbecue it at the pool area, but you know, get the potato salad, sit down, have lunch, and stuff like that. All right, man. Travel safe to work. Get safe. Get there safely. I only got like a few minutes left, right? I'm at like 41 minutes into the live stream. I know the live stream was talking about like the iPhone 17 Air, Galaxy S25 Edge. Maybe I gotta change the title because I wanted other people's perceptions of what they think about the phone. And I'm not giving insight to it because I don't have the phone. Let me find out what's going on. Oh, they're talking to the neighbor's dog. So they're talking to the neighbor's dog right now because neighbor is my next door neighbor has chihuahuas. Nah, bro, you'll get back into the groove of things with your channel, B-Tech. And you told me, you know, what recently happened, so you know you have to recover and get better, and then you can get back on live streaming and stuff. So it's all good, bro. It's all good. We'll go live together this weekend. Anyways, I'm gonna cut it at this, guys. I got some other things I gotta do. I gotta get ready for work too as well. Gotta get the office opened up, get inside, get the computer turned on, get the mini AC going because it's gonna be hot today, and just get prepped. I got my lunch in the fridge. I gotta put that in the mini fridge in the office, so that way I can go in the office and focus on work, you know, until I'm done for the day. So until then, thanks for hanging out. If you watch the replay, like I said, I'm gonna retitle the video. I want people's perspective, so if you're watching the replay, hashtag replay crew, and please give me your thoughts on smartphones going to a thinner profile. I would love to know your thoughts about that. Thanks for checking out today's live and hanging out with me. I'll be doing more of these, and I'll probably try to do them like a lot longer. I was thinking of moving up these live streams to like 3 hours long. I could do it, but you know, it would require a lot. This is basically just hanging out with everybody, and so if I was to do a 3-hour live stream, I would ask people not to be shy and just have a conversation. I'm not the type of dude that's gonna like make people feel inferior because I don't agree with their perception of things. I like reading and knowing about different perspectives of people, so it's pretty chill. The only time that you would ever run into issues on my live streams when I'm hanging out with y'all is if you put some very derogatory stuff or you get very hateful and things like that, then yeah. But if you just have a difference in opinion, I'm not that type of asshole that's going to like, oh, you don't agree with me. Man, I don't do that. No one has to agree with me on this, but yes, please do leave your interesting thoughts. Maybe some questions you may have, or even emotional outbursts about slim profile devices such as the Galaxy S25 Edge or the iPhone 17 Air. Please do leave them. I would love to read them. You guys can follow me on my social platforms. The links are in the description. You guys can DM me there. And I am opening up a Google chat space, which I will share a link in the future, and I will allow you guys to DM me on Google Chat. Just to chat with me if you want to. It doesn't always have to be about tech. Some of you guys already know that. Some of you guys have reached out to me on just a regular friend level type conversation. So it doesn't have to be about smartphones, tech, or any of that type of stuff. Lots of changes happening to the channel over the summer. Lots of new things. Become a member today. I swear you guys are going to get some pretty cool exclusive content just for you guys. I'm putting that focus on the members. So, and then post daily uploads. That's what's going to happen. I got the thumbs up approval. Get to work safely. Work safely. I will see you guys next week, Monday. So then, bye.